Hey, everybody, welcome to a Friday night. I have not been live in forever. I think it was a week ago, actually. A week ago? Maybe. I'm not even sure if was live. I think I was live. Oh, this is Jason Bacon. I see you sneaking in there. Ahem. Getting all my browsers up so I can read the chats. So we can chat while we chat and I chat. Well, hello there, Jason Bacon. Yeah, stranger indeed. Stranger indeed. Let's pause my live so that don't. Um, there's that. Nobody's saying hi yet on YouTube. My goodness, it. I think it was a week ago. Was the last time? Look at the roses coming in. No name. I just started. Literally just started. Yes. Hello, Lisa H. So good to see the Bacon family on TikTok. So good to see No Name on YouTube. Um, so yeah, I've been very, very busy. I went on vacation last weekend and then work has had me busy during the week this week, catching up. Ah, hey, my daughter, welcome. Welcome. I think, wasn't it Friday that I finished, purrs, purr, the one who purrs? little purring one. Yes. I think was that a week ago today? I think was the last time I was live. So I am back. Got to start with. You know what? I love that idea. Am I gonna? So the request on TikTok was Ozzy. Let's do a little Ozzy. Of the people who recently passed away, I think he's the most. What was the other one? Oh, Malcolm Jamal Warner. That was sad. But yeah, I'm all good for Ozzy. What should I do? A portrait of Ozzy logo. Um, yeah, Hulk Hogan also. Yeah, and you know what? I called it too. After Ozzy, it was Malcolm Jamal Warner. Then it was Ozzy, and I said, you know what? It's always in threes. And there it was, Hulk Hogan. Okay, portrait, fantastic. So here's what I'm looking at. Um, I'm do I go like real old school? No, that's not going to look like him. I'm thinking maybe this or I think that'll be B or C. Oh, that I don't know if that would look like him. So A, 2 days, right? A, I think, or B. I think that's it. One has wavier hair, purple glasses. So that's this one. Okay. Yeah, that was my first instinct. 20th, 22nd, and 24th. That's some weird math right there. That they all passed within 2 days of each other. You probably don't remember me, but I joined your streams a lot. You know what? No Name. Actually, your name did look, even though it's just No Name, it did look familiar. I feel like, did you have another username as well, or have you always been No Name? I feel like I do remember though. I don't think you're new. I'm talking. That's YouTube No Name. Keep my chats now. If I'm doing this portrait, this is what we're looking at here. Oh, well, thanks, Oakanaker. Do I draw this sideways? No, I think I'll just do upright. Yeah, that would be great. And then I should have a good version that I post on that I can post on Reddit too. Maybe, perhaps. Let's back up a little bit. Let's do that. Mm, all right, here we go. So we're going to start by Ursula. Mm. Oh, it is. It is kind of in there. Let's do that. There we go. And give me a moment. Now, you know what? I don't think I have any Ozzy Osbourne albums. I do need to shake it, yes. So what I do is I move the thing to line it up where I'm going to start my drawing, and then I shake it. I don't. Oh, you know what? I take it back. I do have some Ozzy songs, but I don't have any Ozzy albums. I'm not going to go search for it though on this playlist. So, but that would have been appropriate. No romance. Where am I going to start this? We're going to start this one right here. And now we shake it. All right. There we go. I'm new here. Nice. Thanks, Oak. Oh, you know what? I have to introduce everybody. If you're new around here, this is my handy dandy Etch A Sketch watch with built-in stopwatch. It's going to time approximately. Oh, cool kid. Sure, I remember you. It's going to time approximately how long this drawing starts. Let's do it. I plan on shading these glasses in. Although, you know, I could try to make them tinted. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. And J.R., hello. Hi. I'm so lonely. I'm in love. It has been a while. Oh, hello, Jang. I haven't been live in a week. Went on vacation last week, and then when I came back, work had me busy till the end of the month. So I'm finally back live after a week hiatus. Thanks, Nova. Nova Delp on YouTube said, "Nice watch." That was given to me by the Etch A Sketch company, made by Mighty Mojo Toys. So I could just go with no colored in eyes. See how it looks, and then go back, put some eyes in there. Let's do that. I like it. I never have JR. What? Can you draw yin yang from inanimate object? Or I maybe. I am drawing a portrait now, JR, but it doesn't mean that's the theme. In fact, I probably won't do another portrait because I like to mix it up. Some YouTuber you introduced me to this channel a couple years ago. Oh, that's fantastic. And you know, I've only been doing live since January. So if you were introduced to my channel a couple years ago by another YouTuber, that's awesome. First of all, could have been Jane. She's a good friend of mine, Etch A Sketch artist. Um, but I've only been live since January, and I've only been actively posting shorts since then. Mhm. If I didn't know any better, if I was somebody watching me and trying to guess who I was drawing, I would say Elton John. No, John Lennon. Elton John. Elton John would have much bigger glasses. I think it's Jake from the state park. Not from State Farm. State Park. I see. Can't remember which one introduced me to it, but they did some science video. Oh, okay. So someone else on YouTube said they found me through a science video. There was somebody who um yeah, referenced me in their video. I want to say, was it a video about they were getting a computer to draw? I remember there was a show that showed one of my drawings and made reference to me. Right, JR? It is a sleepy song. Welcome, I wear jeans usually. Fantastic. Something like that. Nice. I can't remember if the video that referenced me was just talking about the Etch A Sketch in general, like how it works, or the one where they were making it. That's right. It was Faye. I'll give you 1,000 points for that. That was the lullaby version of Guns N' Roses. I I'm trying a different setting on my microphone for YouTube today to see if the music picks up a little more. You know what? I don't think my music is on. Oh, it is on my. That's sleepy too. Oh, that's too loud. All right, let's just go. This is going to be slow too. Oh, wow, that's another slow. All right, here we go. A not so slow song. Oh, you know what though? I need to go here. Let me come back. I need to give him some eyebrows. Okay. Typically, the microphone I'm using for YouTube, um, it like filters out the music. They can hear it on TikTok, but you can't hear it on YouTube. It's just like the microphone focuses on vocal. I was hoping there was a setting that I could change so it wouldn't do that, but I haven't figured that out yet. Because half of the fun on TikTok, not only guessing the drawing, because they can't see the reference image like you can on YouTube. Half the fun on TikTok is guessing artist and song on my music. You know what? I am going to go ahead and draw his eyes and then do some shading. Let's see how this works. That's too loud now. That's better. That's right, Andrew. Very good. Draw bot from Umizoomi. On YouTube, No Name asked me to draw bot from Umizoomi. That takes me back to when my kids were kids. I actually, for my daughter's 2-year-old birthday, I made her a bot birthday cake, a bot shaped birthday cake, like laying on its back. So I know very well who you were talking about. Bot would be an easy drawing. Maybe after Ozzy, I could do bot. If you're still around, No Name. But yeah, you did catch me just at the beginning. All right, well, I like the eyes, but yeah, I'm gonna see if I can. I'm just gonna fill it in, apparently. I still see a little bit of an outline of eye. Now that I've done that shading, I think I'm going to go back and redraw the eyes because then, did you know the voice of who was the second guy on Blue's Clues? It was Steve and then who? Joe? Joe from Blue's Clues was the voice of Bot on Umizoomi. I like that. I'm glad I did it this way. I like that. Shaded. Well, hello, Rebecca. You're new here. Welcome. Joe, yeah, crafted by hands. Thank you. It was Joe. I was right. Thanks for the follow, Rebecca. Welcome. Osbourne wore glasses because he was a fan of John Lennon. That's pretty awesome. Mm. All right. All right, we're going to go now. I'm going to draw the hairline. I think I'm going to like this one, this portrait. My portraits are, have I looked into the Blues Clues Law and Order theory? No, I have not. I haven't gone down that one. It is Ozzy. Yes, it is Ozzy. 1,000 points for everybody who guessed it. You remember Umizoomi? Oh, man. When you watch it, there's nothing else to watch. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open up. Shortcut door. And then we got like a seek and find book. Like try to find these different things like a oh well thank you. Like at the bottom here's a hey. Here we go. Oh, I'm sorry, YouTube, if you can't hear it. Black Sabbath just came on. Ozzy is speaking through my music. He's like, I see you. Something? All right. I'm thinking I need to set this one aside for at least a good picture. Find another Etch A Sketch after this one. Oh, let's try. Do, do, do. You will not and I will cry. Love this, how it's turning out. Now it is to. If I stop talking, it might help. Very nice. Song just ended. Oh, this is going to be super loud. We're going to turn it down. All right, there we go. All right. Now we've got his face and neck drawn. We'll do a little tone here. Hair's going to be fun because I think I'm going to I want to fill it in and then do texture. Let's do that. All right. That's good enough there. Thanks, questions. Questions on TikTok said, cool. I'm gonna do the outline of the hair, but not really do all the hair tone, just to get the shape of it. Then I'll fill it in. So I'm gonna go back to the top of his head. I'm working my way up his forehead on the upper right. For those of you following along now, at the top of his head, I'm going to do the right side. Well, thanks for sharing Crafted by Hand. Shared my TikTok live. Something like that. I think that works. And I'll go back and give it more detail. What are we at? 15 and a half minutes. There we go. Rarely use TikTok, yeah. Well, when the whole that's actually, I've got 97,000 followers over there, so TikTok's been good to me. As well as I've got my friends who gift me, also some random people who gift me, and so I actually earn a little change on the side with TikTok. So I have no complaints for TikTok as a source that I use. Oh, okay. This is going to be awesome. It's going to be a while though, because I'm going to fill in all this hair. Then I'm going to go back and do the since his shoulder here. Um, I'm not sure what I think about his mouth. In the photo I'm using, his mouth is open just a little bit. It's Phyllis from The Office. Thanks, Eggs and Snow What. Phyllis from The Office. You get some points there for attempting a guess. I'll give you 300 points. Points don't mean anything, but there you go. You can have 300 Phyllis points. Radioactive Etch A Sketch drawing, too good. Well, thank you very much. No name. I mean, it's no bot, but filling in his shirt first, because then that way I can overlap. I also need to watch my time. I'll have plenty of time. I'm making dinner tonight. You can do quesadillas tonight. Shouldn't take too long, but I need to make sure dinner's not too late. True. Oh, so big without you. I gotta tell you, one of my favorite songs is Crazy Train. It's just, it rocks. Could be my favorite song Ozzy sings. There we go. Now we're going to fill in the hair. Well, let me go back and do the line of the shirt so that's clean. What'd you say? I can definitely hear the music some now. All right. I tried to make it a little different. Now, what'll happen though, I keep the lives on YouTube. I keep the lives on YouTube in my, if you go to my profile and you click on lives, you'll see my previous lives. I keep them there. I do timestamps so you can go to the beginning of a drawing, the end of a drawing, that kind of fun stuff. But what'll happen is the more music you hear, then YouTube will flag it for copyright. Not Dreamer. Thanks, Adam. I like Mr. Crowley. Oh, wait. I've given you. Oh, I forgot what that was, Faye. What were we talking about? I wasn't reading that. You've given me ish for what? As I started the old music playing on my devices. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Dreamer. That's what you're saying. Dreamer is a great Aussie song. Sorry, I thought you were guessing the name of this song. I'm like, no. Yeah. But again, I don't have an album. Maybe I need. Oh, you know what? My live is not paused on TikTok. So that's going to slow things down with chat. There we go. Now I'm good. Let me make sure YouTube's paused. So I'm watching my own streams on a browser. So that way, yeah, it's paused. That way, I can read the chats. All right, here we go. My left index fingers. I've got a painful joint going on. I don't know if that's from so much etch a sketching, but I haven't done it in a week, so must have done something, must have jammed it or something. Had a nice time with family, hung out, got very drunk, so that's fun. Cousin went to a cousin's house. The husband there was offering me Pabst Blue Ribbon, so I had a few Pabst Blue Ribbon, but then he started talking about whiskeys and flavored whiskeys he mixes. And he asked if I wanted another beer. I said, so what's this you say about whiskeys? And he took out what he was talking about was Jack Daniel's sour apple along with Crown Royal salted caramel. He said it tastes just like a caramel apple. So he served up a drink, and it had to have been like 2 shots of each. And then I served myself a second, and then I had another beer. So it was about 4 hours. And hello, Uriel. And yeah, I get sore with the pencil. Yeah. Um, and then went out with Jamie, my wife. Her best friend is married to my best friend from California. So we went out with her daughter and family that we knew. We went bowling after the family gathering, and I showed up drunk. So that was fun. All good. You good. So that was Sunday. That was our biggest day. And then we went to a couple of parks that were out there. It was really nice to enjoy the weather, but it was a long enough visit. We were ready to come home. Another race to be back by 12 o'clock to get the dogs without being charged for another fee. So we left like at 7:30 in the morning to get back. Well, I've got a couple of people requesting things already, so we'll see what we have time for. And I'm in the middle of a drawing, and as you know, I don't typically say yes to something while I'm in the middle of a drawing. Not typically. Oh, but Faye, what was it you were saying you give me shit before about? I don't remember what I was talking about when you said that. Oh no, I just talked about my week. I talk about myself a lot, no name. You have to get used to that. I tell my tales. I'm a 50-year-old man. I've got many tales to tell. And if you've been here during June or December, it makes sense that I would talk about drinking. This is what I do. You said it twice now? Oh. Yeah, sure, over sort. I could do Ozzy Osbourne. All right, now I'm going to give this hair definition. Don't download this song. Take away me. All right, let's do this side first. So now I'm going back. Now that I've done those horizontal lines to shade, I'm going to go back and do actual hair lines. Right? Well, every song I play is copyrighted. Big Weird Al fan. Put a T in my name. Oh, Overseer? That's funny. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be going to Disneyland in October. Also, my sister's birthday is coming. Fantastic. Thanks for that information, Uriel. Close to Halloween is your wait, no, you're going to Disneyland in October. That's a couple months away. That sounds exciting. Right now. Go out and buy it. Yes, Uriel, that's why I'm drawing. Uriel on YouTube said, oh, and by the way, Ozzy Osbourne passed away. That's why it was requested. Rabbit from Winnie the Pooh did not pass away. That's what Uriel asked me to draw. Rabbit from Winnie the Pooh. Overseered. I like that though. It's unique. And we also went to the moon. What? We went to the moon. Oh my gosh. Jason Bacon. That's hilarious. TikTok is, oh, we also went to, by the way, we also went to the moon. Oh man. Why didn't anyone tell me these things? Oh. All those old songs are. That's right, Jake. It sure is. The singer already passed away. This singer already passed away. Well, right now we were listening to Weird Al. Are you talking about the singer that I'm drawing, Uriel? Because we are aware. Yeah, this is a super old song. This is from Mary Poppins, Stay Awake. Yes. I believe it was the 22nd, July 22nd, he passed. At least it was saying. All right, I like this. Do I need to do a little extra strands? Yeah, just some. A little more dimension there. It sure is kind of good. It looks like murder face, death clock. All right, if you say so. Time is it? 5:52. I'm probably going to have time. I think I'm going to do one more drawing of this. So if no name sticks around on YouTube, then I'll do bot from Umizoomi. Look, I'm doing what I say I don't do, and I'm saying what I'm going to draw next. He gave me 2 drawings for the day. This would be a great weekend post. Ozzy Osbourne. Over very well. It was nice to come back. Hopefully, maybe this weekend I can do a long live, a few hours of drawing requests. Oh, so Bacon family, Lisa and Jason Bacon. I was thinking of you all before this one. I decided what I'm going to do is do your. I wanted to do requests tonight that weren't yours drawing, but I'll do your drawing next week, and then I can. We'll do some preserving, not this weekend, but next weekend. We have school right around the corner. I got a couple of school events next week, Tuesday and Friday, and then school starts the 11th for us here. It's earlier than most. Okay, okay. His name is Rabbit from Winnie the Pooh. So can you no? Because it was already there was already a request long before you joined Uriel, and I'm going to go with that. If I have time to do Rabbit, maybe I'll do Rabbit after Bot. Uriel, did you ever watch Team Umizoomi? Umi, Zoomy, Umi, Zoomy, Umizoomi, Umizoomi. You know what bothered me was I think it was Bot's voice, singing voice in the opening credits was not actually Bot's voice. As I'm wrapping this up, I'll probably finish this in the next 5 minutes. That'll make it about a 35-minute drawing. Definitely will set this aside for a really good picture of it before erasing it. Most of my drawings I draw and then just erase them. There was a request a while before you joined. That was you. That was you. Now I've scratched off so much you can see the stylus inside. Yeah, in fact, the person who has the next dibs on request was here like 2 seconds after I started. As no name. I would like to tell you who it is, but it's no name on YouTube. They have no name. I gotta do some squiggling in here. I think I'm good with this. I don't think I need to do anything to the mouth. There's some more squiggles here. Uriel, next you're going to tell me that Pooh Bear was a bear. I wonder what kind of animal Piglet was. There we go. I think I'm good with that. 34 minutes. Do my initials in this corner. Now freeze for a while, so when I do this speed up, I know where I stop. Initials KED. But then I got to find a drawing to erase. There we go. Just like that. What do you mean maybe a lion? What are you talking about? Oh, thanks for the follow, Chaos King. TikTok. Adjust my camera. Sorry, YouTube. There we go. Hold on. There we go. That'll be my closing shot. Hey, you can see the monitor. Got it. Fantastic. I didn't want to have the blue light of my webcam on it. That's right, Lisa. Yes. Maybe a lion. Thank you. Now I get it. Now I get it. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I love how that turned out too. I'll get a like I said, I'll get a good picture of it, and then I'll erase it later. Let me let that sit there while I go find another Etch A Sketch. Oh, I gotta stop my timer. I always forget to do that. One moment, please. Let's find something to erase. Hmm. I think I'll show this part. All right, I think I'm going to get rid of Edward Scissorhands. I've had him for a long time. Let's take a look. Thanks, Amanda. Let's take a look and admire Edward Scissorhands before it gets erased. Oh, that's really washed out. Now, that doesn't help. Let's set that aside real quick. Thanks for the follow, Black Dog. Let's see if we can, there we go. Doing this for. We're going to say goodbye to Edward Scissorhands. I started saving drawings that I really liked and thinking someone might buy them, but no one's bought it, so I'm going to erase it. First, though, I'm going to get my next image up. First, I got to get it up before we can move forward. It will always be in the replay. That's exactly right. Well, hold on. I'm not going to erase it because then you'd be looking at a blank Etch A Sketch. Let me look up bot from Team Umizoomi. I don't think I need that note. I don't think I'll need any note padding tonight. Well, here's it. Oh, I like this pose. Oh, you want a screenshot of I took a picture of did you mean Edward Scissorhands, Lisa H? Did you want a screenshot of this before I erase it? Let me see if I can get an angle where you're not seeing. See, the problem is you can see right through the lines. Let's. Um, let's try at least this line. No. Hold on. Let me see if I got a good picture of it, and then I can. One moment, everybody. Umizoomi, Umizoomi. Okay, I gotta stop. Although, really, it's gonna be stuck in my head. Edward. Yeah. Okay. Um, black room with one light. Sure. Well, right now, what's happening is you're seeing the inside of the Etch A Sketch. That's what's going on. Oh, sorry, you're over there. See, you're seeing the inside of the Etch A Sketch, so it looks all. You got a screenshot? Okay, because Lisa H, I've got this. I took that picture of it. Yeah, that is the same drawing. That doesn't look like the same drawing. Huh. It's not the same drawing. Interesting. I caused it. You did cause that song. All right, I gotta look again. So now I question my choice. Yeah, that's not this drawing. All right, I'm not going to erase this one. I don't have a picture of it. Wait, hold on. Hold on, TikTok. It's not the same drawing now. Give me just a moment. Be right back. Uh, I was just checking my photos. Yeah, I know. I did pause the live on purpose. I looked at my photos on my phone to see if I took a picture of it there, and I didn't take a picture, so I'm not going to erase it. All right. Next. Perhaps the Iron Man snap. Why is all that? Oh, because it's all right. There we go. Oh, hey, Hedgehog. Hey. Don't tell me I joined at the end again. No, no, I am going to be drawing some more. Now, let's look for this one to see. I should have this one. Um, hmm. It is indeed about to erase the humanity, right, Chrysler? That's funny. I'm not sure. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to pause my TikTok one more time. Hold on. Hang in there. All right. I'm sorry. That was the last time. I promised TikTok. I paused you. All right. Here we go. Ah, final choice. Ash. Ash from Army of Darkness. This is my final choice. This is the one who's going to go. Had this one for years. In fact, in fact, the Etch A Sketch words are really worn off. I've used this one so much. Iron Man saved. I didn't find a good picture of him. Now this is super dusty and dusted off. This drawing of Ash from Army of Darkness came with me from when I moved from California to Nevada in July of 2021. So this drawing is probably like 5 years old, and I'm about to erase it right here and now, ladies and gentlemen. Don't stop me. Although, you know what? Iron Man would really sell at a convention. Someday I dream about going to. It's a little late talking. That's all right. Do 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 do. Before I do this next drawing, let me show you a little something I'm working on. I want to do some stop motion animation of a Weird Al music video, and this is what I printed out. This is frame by frame. This is taken from the music video I Love Rocky Road, where he's playing the accordion. So I'm going to take this, make pencil drawings of each frame, and then draw them on the Etch A Sketch to make an animated Etch A Sketch drawing. What didn't you see? Oh, Jang, you didn't see my Ozzy Osbourne? I did not erase it. About 34 minutes. All right, here we go. Let's move him aside. All right, Ash, I hate to have you go, old friend, but you're going to go. Man, I think I must have used this one on old TikTok videos from 2020. I'm going to start this one. Where am I? Oh, I'm over there. Ooh, this one runs pretty smoothly. And let's start right here. Hopefully this won't take too long. No, I had a request before yours, Yang. Jang. This is actually taking a little more shaking than normal to erase. I was just about to say, make an Ozzy Osbourne. That's funny. Yeah, I just did a 34-minute Ozzy Osbourne. All right. Definitely this will be my last drawing because I've stretched this out too long. This is my handy dandy Etch A Sketch watch with handy stopwatch and time how long this takes. I have done a yin yang sign before, but not tonight. I need to get to making dinner, so this one won't take too long. It's not a complicated character. So I've just learned, I think about the lines I want to draw, and my hands just make it happen. It's the Nickelodeon show. Where's Uriel to tell us all about Nickelodeon? Isn't that Uriel? Nick Jr., indeed. Was the actor who played Joe on Blue's Clue, was his real name Joe? I'll have to look him up so I can tag him because he did the voice of Bot. Go. Nice. Not the connecting lines to the eyes aren't too strong, so I'm not going to get a whole bunch of why is he crying? Maybe I will. Who knows? We'll see. It's an open mouth. There we go. So yeah, now that I'm back on a regular schedule, I am going to do Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm going to work on the Weird Al project. At this point, it just means I'm going to take those frames that I was just showing and no, nice. Um, see, ravioli sounds delicious. Um, yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Faye on TikTok, she looks like she's going to have sink ravioli. So is that sink ravioli? Does that mean you prepare it in your sink? I dropped my ravioli in the sink and the sink straining it. Oh no! Hope it's half clean at least. Oh, too good. It's all right. These lines are almost too thin. Goodbye, bye Nova. I try to go live daily, actually. I haven't been on in a week, but I do try to go live daily. So maybe we'll see you another time, Nova. Some days I feel like crying. It don't matter if it's rain, shine. Feel like my heart was broken at least a million times. Some days I wake up. Oh, hello, Darko. Welcome. Feels like I'm never. I wasn't going to forget hands. Trust the process. As if this one picture is salvation. Is up in my city. Sit back and just do the way. Where are we at? 6 minutes. Definitely much faster than Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy. I hope TikTok's going to make me swipe a puzzle piece. Okay. And this is his belly, belly, belly. Wait, belly, belly. Belly screen. I'm digging it. I don't know that I've ever drawn bot on an Etch A Sketch, that is. Yeah, if you hang out, if I take a moment after this, I'll show you my cake, the bot cake I made. By the way, I kind of just said who it is, but it's bot from Team Umizoomi. They stole that idea from Teletubbies. Are you saying Teletubbies was before Team Umizoomi? Oh, by the way, Faye, I talked to Jamie about the Teletubbies. It wasn't that she didn't like them at all. It was just the timing wasn't with our kids. It was before our kids were born, so they were never at the age to watch Teletubbies because it just wasn't on. At least that was her excuse. She seemed sincere when she said it. Yeah, way older. So it wasn't that it was. So was SpongeBob, but she had an issue with SpongeBob. These are almost drunk lines. The point is so fine on this Etch A Sketch that retracing it is a challenge. All right, that's good. No, hey, Galaxy Jellyfish Michael, that's nice. Oh, no name. You hear the music? The one in the stream. To make you want me. I do to be heard. I feel so silence seems to be the hardest word. All right, there's this leg. And now let's go do the other leg, and that'll be it for bot. Right now it's 10 minutes. All right, grab you some Pepsi. All right, I won't be around for long, but I guess I'll be here long enough for you to get a Pepsi. That was a YouTube conversation. I like this pose. There's a generic pose, the one I did for the cake, where he's got one hand up and he's waving, but I like this one because it was a quirky pose. You digging it, No Name? You like this? Is it turning out? Mm. Awesome. I see your comments 30 seconds after you say them. Schnikes. More of a sketch. It says sketch on an Etch A Sketch. That is Clay Aiken. Yes, Lisa H. I'll give you the full 1,000 points for that. To make you home. The green is really dominant. Let's do that. Danica popped by. Oh, you were guessing? Yeah, no, it's totally Clay Aiken. All right. That was an 11. I'm actually wrapping things up here. I'm going to move YouTube over to, nope, I'm going to move TikTok over to YouTube. This is what it looks like on my belly screen. No, this is what it looks like on YouTube. So now I'm going to go look up the photo of my cake that I did. What is 2 years after 2015, 16, 17? You're cool. You're cool. You see that live. All right, I'm going to look up. So no name, hang out. I'm going to look up the cake that I did for my daughter, the bot cake. Thanks, Hedgehog Lover. This is it, though. I got to go make dinner. 6:22. It's a little late. Oh, there it is right there. All right. It's not great, but I always do a face reveal at the end of the show. JR. Make it real neat here. Sorry. So there we go. So my daughter had a birthday party for her second year, 2-year-old birthday party. So I made this big bot cake. I just took sheet cake. I took sheet cake and just cut it up into pieces and iced it. And then the little circle up here, that was a cake just for her. So she could have her own cake. There we go. I don't think any of it was fondant. Yeah, I don't think any of it was fondant. Trying to remember. Thanks. She is now 10. So this was 8 years ago. That was the drawing I thought about. This was the pose. This was the pose I thought about drawing, but instead I did that, which I like. It's quirky. No, I didn't forget the thing in the middle. You mean the swirly thing? No, I did a 2 instead because she was 2. I didn't forget anything. Everything was intentional. No forgets here, JR. All right. So I'm going to go. I got to go make dinner. Thank you all for dropping by. Yes, my timer's not going to keep going. It was nice to be back after a week not being live. I'll be back again live tomorrow. Bye.